Would you believe it if this woman told you that she'd been arrested? I almost didn't, but when she said it, she was not joking. This is Elaine, and she's one of the Lee sisters of Memphis, and she was arrested for protesting segregation right here in the city. That's when I quickly realized that this was not just a history tour. This was walking history, walking us through history. So this is exactly who you want leading your Black history tour through Memphis. So here's everywhere she took us. Our first stop was the Burkle Estate, which is known now as the Slave Haven Underground Railroad Museum. We got to learn history inside the home and see spaces in the house that were used to hide enslaved people that were seeking freedom through the Underground Railroad. Unfortunately, there was a fire here recently, so it's temporarily closed, but I'm going to leave info in the caption on how you can support and donate to help them reopen and preserve history. Next, we visited the home of W.C. Handy, who referred to himself as the father of blues. I knew nothing about him before this, so this was definitely a good stop too. After that, we stopped at the Ida B. Wells Plaza to learn about her work as an investigative journalist who exposed racial violence in Memphis. She was eventually forced out of the city for telling the truth, but her work helped shape the future for the civil rights movement. Next stop was the I Am a Man Plaza, which told the story of the Black sanitation workers who took strike in 1968 to demand better working conditions and higher pay. This is actually the event that brought Martin Luther King to Memphis. Which brings us to Mason Temple. This is the place where Dr. King gave his final speech the night before he was shot on the balcony of the Lorraine Motel. Today, that building is the National Civil Rights Museum, so of course we had to make a stop there too. But our final stop was the historical marker where Miss Elaine shared her own story about fighting for change in her city. And when history is told by someone who helped shape it, you listen differently. I recommend visiting all these places if you're in Memphis, but if you want to make it easy, book a tour with Heritage Tours and you can hear it directly from her company. This is what finding Black history through travel looks like. You can follow me at Taila.TheCreator for more.